Hi guys, welcome to yet another episode of Stories We Carry podcast, a podcast where we unpack the real stories of Africans living across the globe. Yeah,
So today we are going to unpack what it's like. You know that feeling when you've just landed in a foreign country, that feeling that you have that what did I sign up for? So today we are going to explore the culture, the working culture in Saudi Arabia, and how to cope with the working culture in Saudi Arabia.
yes, and as usual, we are your hosts. I'm Tizai.
Madam Panache.
Yes, so obviously after landing, like if you have seen before, we did the episode job hunting, the application. So we are now saying we are now here
In the kingdom of
in
Saudi
the
Arabia.
kingdom of Saudi Arabia or wherever you are.
Yeah,
Because some of the things we are going to talk about,
universal.
they're universal. They're not only for Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So obviously, when you arrive in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
to be specific, it's all obviously the heat.
Yeah, that's the first shock.
It's
Yeah.
the first shock. But in this episode, we are not talking about the heat. Yeah.
Yeah, we are talking about the silence in the workplace, how to cope with the segregation, like male and female workspace in some companies. Not all companies do this, but some companies do. And
Yeah.
that's working culture, which is different from back home. So that's what we're going to be diving into today. So the first segment that we're going to touch on is the first week shock, that initial shock that you get on your first day of work. So tell us a bit more, Tizai.
So you see, obviously, this side, you see the separation spaces like male and female, the punctuality, the dress code, that the professionalism, the privacy, everything would have changed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way people communicate is often very different.
Exactly.
People in Saudi are very like private people. They don't really share about their personal lives. Maybe if you ask about maybe your schools, the schools that are in Saudi, they will just help you. Oh, there's a school here, there's a school here. My daughter goes there, but they would not dive into. Oh, I have 3 kids. Make a story or a connection out of a conversation, which is not bad, but it's actually a form of respect. They just respect people's personal spaces and family orientation, I guess.
Yeah, and the other thing is you see that maybe in Zoom, if you want authorization for something, it's just like when you move from one office to the other.
Sometimes it's word of mouth.
Exactly,
actually,
and sometimes then you find that maybe when you come this side, the approval process might take long, but that doesn't mean they're
incompetent, or inefficient.
Exactly.
But it's their process. That's how they do things. They are thorough. They are meticulous to detail. So they are very patient people, and they value punctuality, professionalism, and privacy. Your personal privacy.
Because you find that back home, work starts at 8, but this side you might find someone coming in the office at 9, which is okay because that person is going to work his or her hours.
Because they have, they usually have that tagging system, which records the number of hours that you've been at work. They do get compensated for overtime. Unlike at home, like when your boss makes you do overtime, then once you work, you give him a report, then he takes all the credit of the meeting. So that's something that's different. So the second segment that we're going to talk about is work etiquette and boundaries. This is something very, very important that they take very seriously. Sometimes many of us have to learn the hard way. Like you can't say when you get to the office, you hug someone of the opposite sex or even someone of the same sex. I think, especially for males, that would be very weird because they do respect their personal space.
Exactly. Plus,
I think dressing is a part of work etiquette as well. And possibly, you know how in Zim, if a boss is unhappy with you, they'll really say it. And some companies, they can even curse you out. But in Saudi, you can't be raising your voice. You can't be doing that, cursing someone out in that manner, because they take it as if big form of disrespect.
Exactly.
Yeah. So everything they do, every way they reprimand you, it's gonna be soft toned, even in their language, the way they speak, their dialects, they are quite toned down. So I'd say that's another learning curve, I'd say.
Yeah, the other thing, you may not get to be asked personal questions like what we have said. No one asks you how many kids do you have, you know, like your personal information.
Yeah.
No one is
Value small
interested
talk. Yeah.
about that. And it's okay. And it's different from back home. That we have work husbands, wife husbands, you know.
Yeah.
They will know every tiny detail that even your husband back home might not know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's different the side.
Or we might know that, oh, Panache and her husband are fighting.
Exactly.
Week, you know? Yeah.
So no one will know about that. Like ladies will be there.
And males
Will be there.
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to handshake the ladies.
So even look at them, like
exactly.
in their faces. If
you can't do that. Yet in Zim, you just be all over each other at work
and
you know?
Whatnot. Yeah.
So it's something that might
take you aback.
Yeah, when you arrive the
also
site.
Shock people if you do come in and you are someone who's very physical, very hardy, very in people's faces. You have to really control yourself and keep to yourself, I'd say. So the other thing is religious practices. You have to really respect prayer times and Ramadan. So during Ramadan, if you go back, to those who haven't watched our videos, really go back. We do have gems, guys, about Saudi. Yeah, we do. You know, so if you do watch those videos, you will see that we've shared that during Ramadan time, they do take away like the water dispensers in offices. So you should be wary of that. You should come to work hydrated. If you're someone who likes to eat, who isn't a Muslim, who doesn't practice, you know, during the fasting during Ramadan, you should at least take some time to ask your boss, oh, can I go home during this time? Yeah. Because even restaurants are not open.
But I think one can just adjust considering even the working
hours. Yeah, they are
shorter. The working hours will be shorter.
You come to the office, you are fed,
9,
you are hydrated.
You come back at 3, I think. Back, yeah. You're back home at 3.
Then you eat your lunch as a late lunch, which is not bad. Because you are in the, like we always say, when you're at people's houses, you do what they do.
When in Rome, do what the Romans do.
Yeah, exactly.
So you also consider that in the offices, they have a spot where when it's prayer time, people go. You should not then act shocked so that they can see it in your face that
or like, since you don't do it, if you are a Christian, if you don't pray 5 times a day, respect their culture.
So that's the boundaries, the way etiquette.
So if you're working with Saudi nationals or possibly people who are Muslim, I would say cultural sensitivity is very important. Like you can't be mentioning, oh, I'm eating burvas, or I go to Qualcomm and I eat my pork ribs. You know, you can't be sharing those type of things because to them it's haram. And you can't be saying, oh, I've been to the club, stuff like that, because there are people who don't drink. They are very conservative. And since we said small talk is not something that they do value, so maybe something that should share is, oh, okay, do you guys usually go out to eat? Which restaurants do you recommend? You know, that type of small talk that is just vague, you know, which shows that you are sensitive to not wanting to pry into people's lives. Because, you know, I've seen this culture that we have. I wouldn't say it's a Zim thing, but I see it a lot in the Zim social media because I am Zimbabwean. I do see people on Facebook sharing about their personal lives. And you see, our videos will not do much, you know, because we are not sharing personal things about ourselves. But because people want to pry into people's lives. If I start today to share vlogs on my house, on what I'm cooking, on maybe showing views. My husband,
you get a lot of views. So the other thing on sensitivity, like try to learn a few
Arabic words,
basic Arabic words, like salam alaikum, shukran, you know, something like that, the basics. Just put your effort put an effort to just learn the basics.
Yeah, I would think they would actually appreciate you trying to learn about their culture, about their language.
And they're so excited to teach someone about their culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a very giving culture.
Yeah.
A very sociable people. So I would say that's something that you can learn and utilize during work etiquette.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I would say if you are in a company, or like, for instance, maybe you are in the beauty industry or you're in IT, you're going to see other expats, other nationalities, be it you're seeing a Kenyan, you're seeing a South African, or the Pakistani and Indians. You should know that it's a very competitive environment. So there's bound to be competition amongst ourselves, you know. So I think you should at least try to rally behind your country people, you know, or someone who's from your continent, or
Africans, for Africans,
or if you do work together, like if you're in the same team, rally behind each other, no matter the nationality of someone that you're working with. Because usually, if especially in South Africa, you know, with the Dudula movement and stuff like that, people tend to not want to associate with others, you know, like being selfish, I would say. And it's not, I don't think it's something African per se. It's something that's just in the world, that people just want to go like above and beyond and accelerate and be in front of everyone. So you do anything to step over someone just to be the best, you know.
To be the best.
Yeah,
you know,
which is not good.
We want the bosses to say good, but at times it's not worth it if you are backstabbing your brother, your sister, you know. It's not right. Then the third segment.
Just to mention there, you know, the sick leave thing. I've noticed that in Saudi, they have the system that they have, that they use. You can't just use word of mouth like we do in Zim, like, oh boss, I'm not well, then he just removes on some Excel sheet your number of days or something like that, or you just bring a doctor's letter. Yes, you do have the doctor's letter, but they do want you to enter it into a system. This system is a government operated system where you don't have to enter anything per se. You just pick the medical report that your doctor has already done. Like we always say, Saudi has centralized systems, guys. So there's no room for cheating and whatnot. So you should just be cognizant of that.
So like I was saying, the third segment, it's finding community and balance. Guys, community while you're in the diaspora is very important. We have mentioned it before, and we will always mention it, guys. It's really important because
it helps you find your rhythm outside of work, and has you being out, like coming out of those depressive episodes. You know, life is tough, and usually in Saudi, it's because it's so competitive. People work, guys. You're not here to play. And we've interviewed Takura, and he's also aired the same view, that you get paid per hour. And they do those KPIs. You have to know that you are reaching your target for the day. If you are slacking, they let you know. So I think having a community that you can bounce back to and be able to rave and rant about maybe what's going on at work, things are not going your way, having someone to share with is very important.
It's very important because we're in the diaspora, like we mentioned before in other episodes, depression is wrong. You just really need someone to just call and just rant.
You need a Ziza in your life. Trust me. Someone to just go and say, oh girl,
do you know what's going on? Then
girl, do you know what this guy did?
And the moment you leave, you'll be feeling okay.
A weight is
so you need it. And you might meet those, you might have a community in the gym, church, you know.
Because we're now a global village, I'd say, like, my kids are going to have cousins in Zizai's kids. So it would be prudent of me to be friends with Zizai, to have a good relationship with Zizai, so that at least my kids have someone to you know, play with and be with.
So it's important, like, even if you know you're going to Saudi, there are Zimbabweans on TikTok, Facebook. YouTube showing that they are already in Saudi. You can reach out to them before you even come.
Slide in the DMs.
And trust me, Zimbos this side are super nice.
Yeah, they are nice.
And
we are not saying there are no bad apples or everyone is nice, but try at least.
And because maybe someone I'm saying it's nice, it's not even nice to Panache, but that person is nice to me. So yeah,
you can find.
But reaching out helps you. When you get here, you'll not be lonely, because you really need someone when you get in the diaspora. It's not only for Saudi.
Yeah.
When you get to different countries, you need someone.
Yeah, I remember we've interviewed about 2 people, right? We've interviewed Ritendo, who got caught in a dilemma in Saudi. She shared that she had someone.
She had the community.
Yeah, she had a community. And Eliezer said a fellow Nigerian bought groceries for everyone. You see, that community is needed whenever you face something. But don't always celebrate, go there for the... whenever you're down, you know. Strike a balance. Go there when you're happy as well, you know.
When you're
find someone to celebrate you during your birthday, during times that you want to celebrate, not only times where you want to
cry. You're down.
Like we said on that episode where we were reacting to trending stories, guys, we have gems. Those who haven't watched, go back and watch. We reacted about the doctor who passed away. You know, like people are now doing the GoFundMe
for her, a concert for her.
Now that she's died, you know. But what about celebrating her when she's alive? You know? So I'd say, remember, balance is key.
Yeah, and we are not talking. Or you can also have a community, not only like your African people, your country people, your continent people. No, you can create networks
with other people.
With other people,
because these are the people that are going to help your kids one day. These are the people you're going to want your kids to be their bosses in the future.
And considering Saudi, they do a lot of exports. You can just register on WeBook and you go. And most of them will be free. Go
to work functions, go to expos within your industry, or even if you don't go within your industry, right? Like we mentioned in the last episode, we met a girl who we didn't know was in Saudi, right? She promoted our businesses, right? Then we found out that she once worked in Saudi, but when she came back, her job wasn't there anymore.
It was now Saudi.
So she needs to leverage. She might as well go for an expo for another industry altogether. So just don't say, oh, just because this is a banking thing, I can't go.
I can't go.
There are like e-commerce things that go on in those expos. You can actually start your business and use like those pay as you go thingies from these expos, you know. So you can just learn a thing or two. Just be out there, you know, guys.
So we asked some of you guys
who are in the kingdom and some who are elsewhere. As always, we want to hear from you guys. Our DMs are always open to you. Do share with us. We read all of them, we promise. But because of time, we don't want our videos to be so long. So we just choose a few. You never know, you might be the lucky one that you read out. So always DM us. So we are going to be reading through those DMs so that we share with you the life perspective on the ground of those people who've had that, oh my God, oh my God, like what's going on? What did I get myself into?
Exactly, why did I leave home? You know,
during those first weeks, but who have conquered nonetheless.
And it's not like everyone have conquered always. We have those
who've gone back home.
Yes,
which is not bad.
Exactly.
It's also a learning curve.
Bad.
It's not for everyone, this diaspora.
It's not for everyone. So the first listener saying, my first week in Riyadh, I greeted everyone in the office like we do back home. Handshake, big smiles. The ladies looked shocked and the guys froze. That's when I learned men and women don't usually mix that casually at work here.
Like we mentioned, guys.
Like we mentioned, and I'm sure if this person had contacted maybe someone who is already this side,
they would have known.
They would have known
that it's a no-no.
Yeah, that is a no-no, because I remember when I came the first time, I asked someone who was here, what should I expect? What should I expect? What should my
and
outfit
sure
be like? What, you know?
Yeah, and I'm sure you'd have Googled this a thing or two. And we remember we shared in the last video, guys, go and watch. Go and watch. We shared that we saw a fellow Nigerian influencer who we saw, Mama Dinah. She shared a few gems that we didn't actually know about Saudi.
Exactly.
The good, the bad, everything. Okay, the second listener said, prayer time took me a while to get used to. I'd be ready for a meeting and suddenly everyone's gone to pray. Now I plan my schedule around it. It's part of the rhythm of life here. So like the prayer times we mentioned,
like we mentioned
during
before,
Ramadan.
And you have nothing that you can do about that. There's nothing at all. There's nothing you can do about it. Then the third one said, I had to adjust to how polite and indirect people are. At first, I thought my manager didn't like my work because he never said good job. Later, I learned silence means approval.
This is quite insightful. Because you'd think, what am I doing here?
Exactly.
I'm not doing no good. So that's so relatable. And the small things that don't usually cross your mind, you actually think about it now that you heard other people's perspectives. And thank you so much for everyone who shared. And as usual, please do share. We love to hear from you.
And adjusting takes time. But every day teaches you something new. And if you are moving soon, remember to be respectful, be patient, and be curious. That's how you thrive in the diaspora.
That's how you thrive.
And don't forget to
subscribe, share, like, share this story with someone if it helps you, or if you know someone who's coming to Saudi, or you know someone who's relocating anyway. Just give them these pointers. And do watch our previous videos, guys. We put a lot of work into it. And
we need you guys to come. So watch the previous videos.
We want cousins for our kids.
So that's it for now, guys.
See you in the next one. Bye.